These are the shocking moments when suspects choose the most dangerous way to flee from police. Let's begin with the most shocking incident. What started as a routine welfare check on a quiet winter afternoon quickly spiraled into a life-or-death confrontation. On March 7, 2025, just after noon, Bismarck police officers Matthew James and Nathan Anderson were dispatched to the 1100 block of 12th Street following a 911 text. The caller reported concern about a woman sitting in a white Chevy Traverse, possibly impaired and behaving erratically. He feared she might run him over. Upon arrival, Officer Anderson spoke with the witness, who explained his escalating concern. Meanwhile, Officer James approached the driver's side of the vehicle and began speaking with the woman, later identified as 53-year-old Melanie Udell. But little did he know that simple interaction was about to turn into a complete nightmare.
As soon as I heard that, I put two and two together, like, just peeping, like, hearing the, you know how you turn in the gravel scratches? Yeah, I heard that. And then that's when I kind of sped walked to the truck in case she was to ram it. It'd be the truck and not me, so I sped walked to it. And then she rolled her window down.
What's your name, ma'am?
Why are you calling? Why?
We got called to come check on you. They were concerned.
There's nobody concerned.
There was. We got a phone call. What's going on today?
Who did you get a call from?
Okay. I don't know. It was an anonymous caller saying there was a white.
I know,
Trooper
that's
sitting
what
here.
they keep doing that. You know, they did that in Nebraska with my children. They keep calling in false reports.
Okay.
Nothing. I don't think that it's okay for people.
I can't help it that people call, and it's my job to come respond when we have a call in, to come check on people. Okay. Now my concern is coming out of my concern.
Your concern is you know everybody that
my concern is that the car smells heavily of marijuana. When's the last time you smoked any marijuana in here?
Other people have smoked marijuana in here, and I don't want to get into that because then they're calling you on me.
Other people have. You don't smoke any marijuana.
I have medical marijuana. I had my card.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I had one.
Do you have one current? No.
At first, the interaction appeared calm. For more than 6 minutes, the two engaged in what seemed like a normal conversation. But as the discussion continued, Officer James detected the odor of both marijuana and alcohol coming from inside the vehicle. He asked the driver to step out so he could continue his investigation. She refused, but he wasn't prepared for what she did next.
Step outside of the vehicle here.
No, you're not.
Turn off the car. Turn off the car.
No.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Now!
Suddenly, she started the vehicle, reversed, and then lunged forward toward Officer James. He narrowly pushed himself away, avoiding being struck. But it wasn't over. She backed up again. This time, she accelerated harder, deliberately turning the vehicle toward the officers.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Now! Get out of the car!
The SUV slammed into Officer James, launching him over a snowbank and into a fence with violent force. His head and legs struck the ground as he landed partially beneath the fencing. Facing an active, deadly threat, Officer Anderson reacted immediately. He fired his duty weapon, striking suspect and stopping the attack. Her vehicle came to rest on top of the snowbank, only feet from the fallen officer. Officer James suffered injuries to his head, hands, and leg. He was transported to the hospital and later released. The suspect was transported to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Following the incident, both officers were placed on administrative leave, as protocol requires. Next, you will see what began as an attempt to recover a stolen vehicle quickly turned into a violent and dangerous encounter. On February 6, 2025, just after 5:10 p.m., New Orleans police officers spotted a white Kia Optima at the foot of the North Claiborne Avenue Bridge near Poland Avenue. The vehicle had been reported stolen earlier that day during an armed robbery, and officers believed the suspect could be dangerous. The officers exited their units and approached the car on foot, issuing clear verbal commands for the occupants to step out, but they had no idea just how dangerous this one would become.
Watch that white Kia to your left, right there, in the middle. Boulevard trying to make his way up to the Kia. Let's see what's going on. Y'all get somebody on this side over here. Stay. Don't get hard.
Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Open the door! Open the door! Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up!
We're up the bridge.
Put your hands up!
For a brief moment it appeared the situation might end without incident. The driver suddenly sped up, colliding with other vehicles along the way. One officer narrowly avoided being hit as the car surged forward. Another officer was struck directly as the vehicle plowed through the intersection, knocking him down before speeding away.
Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Open the door! Open the door! Open the door!
Alright, right on France. Right on France. Right on France towards Elbow.
Faced with an immediate threat to officers and the public, 3 officers fired their duty weapons at the fleeing car. An intensive investigation followed, with detectives reviewing surveillance footage that showed the suspect using the stolen vehicles earlier that day. The armed robbery victim later positively identified 20-year-old Juquan Dominic as the driver. An arrest warrant was issued, and on February 12, 2025, Dominic was located and taken into custody. In connection with the incident at Poland Avenue and North Claiborne, he was charged with 2 counts of attempted murder for striking one officer and nearly hitting another. The injured officer was transported to the hospital with minor injuries and later released. The next case is even crazier. On August 31, 2025, a routine traffic stop in Lake Wales, Florida, quickly spiraled into a dangerous and unpredictable encounter.
What's your problem? 1097. What's your problem? 1097.
Officers stopped a vehicle after clocking it at more than 30 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Behind the wheel was a man later identified as 36-year-old Marlon Arundel. As officers spoke with the suspect, they discovered his driver's license was suspended. What began as a standard enforcement stop suddenly took a turn when officers attempted to place him under arrest. The suspect refused to comply and became physically aggressive, forcing the officer to engage in a struggle right there on the roadside. The officer deployed K9 Bolo in an effort to gain control, but instead of surrendering, the suspect broke free, jumped back into his vehicle, and attempted to flee.
405, 405, 1097. 405, 1097.
In the chaos, both the officer and K9 Bolo became entangled with the moving car. The officer was struck as the vehicle sped away, leaving both the officer and police dog injured.
Monitor as well.
So they have visual on the vehicle continuing westbound.
What way did the vehicle go?
10-9.
Sweet. That vehicle just went southbound on Acuff Road.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Where are you hurt?
Everywhere.
Did he run you over?
Yeah.
Responding units quickly tracked the suspect to East Bay Boulevard, where he abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot.
Hey, watch out. Fortunately, I'm going to be 1097 cents over that vehicle at East Bay Boulevard. I got the vehicle. It's unoccupied. It's going to be in this little lot over here by Booker Septic Service. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! He just ran over there. He ran over there. 428, we're going to be pursuing the suspect. He just walked. He jumped over the fence. It's going to be a Bravo Mike, shirtless, red shorts. Show me your hands! Put your hands behind your back now! Put your hands behind your back now!
Desperate to escape, Arundel attempted to climb a barbed wire fence but suffered a severe leg injury in the process, bringing the chase to an abrupt end. Officers immediately provided medical aid before Arundel was taken into custody. He now faces a long list of serious charges, including aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer and injuring a police canine. Both the injured officer and K9 Bolo were treated and later released. As Deputy Blaze was still attached to the driver's side window, Rudolph suddenly put the vehicle in gear and drove forward, dragging the deputy nearly 20 feet. Even after briefly stopping, Rudolph grabbed Deputy Blaze and took off again, dragging him roughly 100 yards toward the interstate.
Put your freaking hands up! You're just trying to take off with me. Step them up now. Sir, I'm telling you. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I swear to God. Put Push your hands up. You put it in park. Sir.
During the struggle, the deputy drew his firearm while radioing for help. Witnesses later described seeing the deputy being violently pulled before finally falling from the vehicle and rolling into the median. As Rudolph fled, Deputy Blaze fired into the vehicle, striking the suspect in the leg. Rudolph's SUV spun out, and he escaped on foot, triggering a massive manhunt involving multiple agencies. Nearly 8 hours later, he was captured by the sheriff's office SWAT team. Deputy Blaze was transported to the hospital and later released. Rudolph, a convicted felon, now faces attempted murder of a law enforcement officer and multiple felony charges, a stark reminder of how fast a routine stop can become a life-or-death battle.
Next, you'll see how a suspect's sudden escape nearly cost an officer his life.
Why?
Let's step out real quick.
On February 3rd, 2021 in Las Cruces, New Mexico, at around 1:38 p.m., Officer Jay Herrera activated a traffic stop on a white Chevrolet Tahoe vehicle as he observed speeding erratically northbound on Solano Drive. As Officer Herrera approached the vehicle, he detected the odor of marijuana and noticed the front passenger appeared extremely nervous. He also learned the driver, later identified as Joel Orozco, was armed with a knife.
How you doing, bud? What was that all about, man?
Oh, my bad, sir. Shit.
Yeah. That sounds like, really, dude, I'm right here. Is this your ride that you had just called right now? A black Escape?
I don't know.
Or a Mazda?
Nah, they have a Nissan.
All right, yeah, just go ahead and give him a call back. Tell him not to worry about coming back over here.
Okay.
Officer Herrera requested backup and returned to his patrol car to run Orozco's information. Moments later, he discovered Orozco was wanted on a felony arrest warrant. Officer Herrera returned and asked Orozco to shut off the vehicle and step out, but the officers didn't expect him to make such a move.
Alright, yeah, just go ahead and give him a call back. 48, dude.
Coming back over here. Okay.
Hey, bro, do me a favor, turn off the car real quick. Okay, need for you to step out, brother.
Alright, then. Can I call my boss real quick?
DA 1040, 48.
What happened?
You have a warrant for your arrest, bud.
Why?
Let's step out real quick.
As the officer opened the driver's door to place him under arrest, Orozco suddenly restarted the car and threw it into gear. Officer Herrera attempted to stop him, but Orozco accelerated, dragging the officer while he was partially inside the vehicle. Seeing Officer Herrera being pulled toward traffic and a nearby utility pole, backup Officer M. Carrera perceived an immediate deadly threat and fired his weapon to stop the vehicle. Orozco fled the scene but abandoned the car nearby. He was located nearly an hour later, hiding in a shed and taken into custody. Officer Herrera was transported to the hospital with injuries and remains on leave recovering. Orozco now faces multiple felony charges. Just when you think it can't get any worse, the upcoming case proves otherwise.
Oh, shit! God damn it! You good?
On July 25, 2024, in Dallas, Texas, officers with the North Central Crime Response Team were alerted to a stolen vehicle through a flock license plate reader. At approximately 1:20 p.m., officers located the stolen red GMC pickup truck backed into a parking space at an apartment complex near Gulf Lakes Trail. Covert officers confirmed the truck was occupied by multiple suspects and called for uniformed patrol units to assist. Marked Dallas police vehicles moved in, positioning a Dodge Charger and a Chevy Tahoe to block the truck's path. What appeared to be a controlled containment quickly turned dangerous.
Go on. Your turns on the dumpster. He's still further. Yep.
Ready? Oh, shit! God damn it! You good? Oh, shit! God damn it! You good? Get up! Close the door! Fuck! Shit!
In the chaos, multiple suspects jumped out of the vehicle and fled on foot, but one suspect, 17-year-old Eric Lampkin Scarborough, exited the truck holding a handgun. Officer Travis Marks, seated inside the Tahoe, recognized the immediate threat and fired his service weapon, striking the suspect. Despite being hit, Lampkin Scarborough continued running through the parking lot with the gun still in his hand.
He's got a gun! He's got! Stop it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Fuck! Shit!
Shots are fired. Need more cover.
Hang on, Tim! Good! He's running north! He's running north! He's gonna be running west of the complex, headed towards the David Busters. He dropped his gun over here by the building.
John, I'm seeing something south of where you at.
One in gunpoint, southwest corner. He's on a white shirt. But get on the fucking ground, face down! Don't you fucking move! He's behind the fences. Or he's behind the building near the fence corner. You fucking flinch, I'll put a hole in you, motherfucker! You fucking hit?
Yeah, he's hit.
God damn it.
Go get med kit.
Yeah. Where you hit at? Okay, hey. You got close, Kevin?
No.
Moments later, additional officers encountered him. One officer fired but missed. Lampkin Scarborough was ultimately taken into custody, and officers immediately rendered first aid before he was transported to the hospital in stable condition. 3 suspects were taken into custody, while a 4th escaped on foot. 4 firearms were recovered from the scene. No officers were injured. If you found this video informative and want to see more like it, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to check out my latest videos by clicking either of these 2 right here.